Alright, welcome back to Katawa Shoujo. We just left the library and I can't wait to see what happens next. So let's see. A sudden sound from behind startles me, making me nearly drop the books I'm carrying or the key that I almost managed to get into the lock. Ah, we are already at my room. At Hisao's room. Yeah. Who is it? Ah, yes, of course, it's you, Kenji. I turn around to see who is talking to me. It's Kenji. He seems to be in a friendly mood. You know, if I could end up... I don't know if there's a possibility to end up with the guy, but I'll definitely... I chose Kenji. He's hilarious. Maybe I wouldn't want to kiss him because of his garlic breath, but anyway. Although the light glinting off his glasses in the dark gives him a sinister look. It's just me. This makes him pause and lick his lips nervously. Hisao. Who is me? I don't know anyone called me. Are you some new guy again? His voice is suddenly strained and quick. Yes, but we've met before, yesterday. I don't think so. I would remember someone who I met only yesterday. When was that? What day is it today? I try to ignore him. Is he joking or what? You are so insensitive. You are really a douchebag. You're a douchebag. Man. You know, the person I like at least in this game is the protagonist. Prove that we've met before. You live across the hall. You're Kenji. God damn it, this happens to me every time. Kenji jumps back, his eyes filled with an uncomprehending fear. You know of course this doesn't help. How do you know my name? Damn, this can only mean one of two things. Either we have met, and you are telling the truth, and I just can't remember it, or you are a spy. He pauses. A psychic spy. The worst kind of spy. His eyes dart around me, trying to peek into my room, although it's hard to believe he can see anything through those thick glasses. His mood swung from friendly to manic in less than a minute. I'm not psychic, at least I don't know. How do I know that? I'm not a mind reader. Okay. Kenji points a finger in my face damningly. Unlike you. Stop that, man. We met yesterday. What's wrong with you? I live in this room. Lies. If you think you can pass as Hisao because I'm legally blind, you are sorely mistaken. You don't even look like him. You're blind, but okay. I mean, the resemblance is real slim. Maybe at a distance, but who do you think you're kidding? I want to grab him by the shoulders and shake him. Exasperated, I rub my eyes and let out a heavy sigh. Stay there. Kenji comes closer, one careful step at a time. I stay still, lest he assault me physically, although I doubt he could do much damage even if he did. Oh wait, I see it now. Damn, it's really you. Sighing again and then once again for good measure, I step backwards, just in case. What's up, man? You don't look too good. I think. Something wrong? I don't know. Just had something stupid happen to me. A few stupid things, actually. Even if you discount this one. I can't get a proper touch on other people here. And I have no idea if it's because of me or because of them. By the way, I like his theme music. I don't know why I'm telling this to Kenji. It's not like we have had any contact either. But he's cool, he'll be my best friend. Or my partner. Well, alright. I should stop talking bullshit. That's rough, dude. Yeah, I'm sorry about calling you a psychic spy and all, but you can never be too careful. It's the hard reality we live in. Yeah, you're right. The CIA is always watching you. I'm slowly starting to think that Kenji isn't necessarily living in the same reality as the rest of us. Yeah, I told you, he's living in the CIA reality. You see, this is how it is. This world. There is no justice. You see, even when I lose, I win, because I don't lose the lesson. Ah, okay. What does that even mean? Oh, come on, even I understood that. It doesn't matter. He dismisses it flatly with a wave of his hand. So what happened? Why the long face? Do you have a long face? Ah, it's nothing. I just scared some girl off accidentally. Literally too, she actually ran away from me. Was my fault really, I think. I'm not really used to all this yet. A girl? A cute one, or you're this kind of pervert, are you? Cute? That's a hard question. She had a nice body and really beautiful hair. But the face... I mean, you did... Oh, come on. You're really a douchebag, are you? Ah. I guess it could go either way. Oh, now, okay. I guess if I say she was cute, we are going to... well, at least this is an obvious decision. You know, I think we are far enough in the game. I don't know how many girls they haven't introduced to me yet. But at this point, my favorite by far is Lilly. So if I had to choose, I'd take Lilly. So, if I choose she was cute now, we might end up with Hanako. Which isn't my goal right in the moment. That's not easy, you know, but on the other hand, yeah, it's not like she was any kind of disturbing or something. She was cute. Right, she had a scar, so what? Yeah, okay, come on, we are no douchebags. I actually think she looked kinda cute. Yeah, cute, I guess. I knew it! There are a lot of cute girls here. A strangely disproportionate amount. I believe this is one of the dark secrets of the school. Yeah, that's probably because this is a visual novel, my friend. I tried to warn you, man, but did you listen? I don't remember any such warning. Dark secrets? Yes. Dark secrets. Extremely dark. Like a black hole. So you're Stephen Hawking. Have you noticed that the number of girls in this school is slightly, but significantly higher than the number of boys? It's like 60 to 40. So you can choose as many as you want. He turns his head to the left and stares off into the distance at nothing. Why is it like this? I mean, to the untrained eye, it doesn't appear to be that bad, but that is a full 20%. One would think that a school with such a huge pool of women would be a man's dream, but no, it isn't. What I am about to tell you could blow your mind. Are you ready? Are you going to tell me that we live in a cartoon world, in an anime world? Because I already know that. I don't know where this is going, but I think I won't be missing much by cutting out now. No, listen, I want to hear it. Oh, come on. No, I'm not ready. I only get as far as turning the doorknob before Kenji starts talking again, showing that he doesn't really care if my mind is blown or not. Okay? I believe that this school is a battleground, the site of a feminist infiltration. This disparity in the number of men to women is a clear sign of how far they have come. In case this Cold War turns hot, they will have superiority in numbers. Just another skirmish, I don't know that word. Just another skirmish in the eternal war against the forces of the feminists. They are everywhere. In Japan, women outnumber men. It's not a 60-40 split, but it's only a matter of time, man. Even in America, women are the majority by a hair. They're building up their numbers. In the past, the build-up of a military has always been the clearest sign of imminent war. Japan is just the first step. Our economy is badass, and the country itself is a small and isolated, yet a huge part of the Pacific in terms of political value. The perfect target. They are so cunning, as expected of women. Soon the day will come when... Kenji's voice trails off ominously. That is why you can't trust them. They will string you along, then kill you, just as they killed me. You will end up just like me. Oh, hell no. I mean, he doesn't say he you know, is he serious? I don't know if he's serious. I can't stop myself from blurting it out. Hey, what the hell does that mean? You said it. You said it, not me. It's the best I can think of. So, you're not supposed to say something like that? Damn, so rude! Where was I? Oh yeah, vast feminine conspiracy. Stop it, stop! I lost you way back there somewhere. Somewhere around feminist infiltration. Yeah, I read it, I found it hilarious. Too hard to follow? It's cool, I have some graphs and stuff in my room. And puppets. You like puppets? No puppets. You don't like puppets, okay. Graphs are still cool though, right? He speaks energetically, responding almost before I'm done talking, moving his hands in an animated way as he continues to rant on. This is too strange. I had him patched as relatively normal, but it's clear that I was wrong. Something on your mind, dude? Just thinking about what it's like to be the last sane man in an insane world. Kenji frowns, looking deeply upset. You mean that's you? That can't be, because I am the last sane man in an insane world. That is my dream. You guys just can't steal a man's dream. Yeah, right. Give it to this douchebag Kenji. What the hell? There can't be two last sane men. It would be invalidate that whole last part. And that part is kind of important. There can only be one. Like in that fine movie where there could only be one. And in the end there is only one dude left. Because that was the point. I've never seen anyone talk so heatedly and so defensively about absolutely nothing before. Yeah, alright. The last part was really a little bit stupid. Anyway, if you wait here, I can get my graphs. I also have a list of the other dark and complex conspiracies that this school holds, as tangled as... Quick! Finish my analogy for me. Be a pal. I'm going to bed now. It's extremely late. As dark as the night. As dark as my heart. Because I am also a part of this bad conspiracies. Because you are the only last sane man, Kenji. Save us, Kenji. Kenji is the... Yeah, sorry. Kenji is the man. That doesn't sound like an analogy, no. But whatever. I like you. You seem like a cool dude. You too, my friend. Most people don't understand what I'm talking about when I try to explain the vast feminist conspiracy to them. Denial is a terrible thing. Yeah. Later. He claps me on the back and then vanishes into his room so quickly and quietly, it's like he didn't even open the door but instead walked right through it like a ghost. I don't know if I can fully digest what just happened, so I give up and just go to my room, kicking off my shoes before falling face first into bed. I don't know, I think Kenji's cool. If I had a neighbor like this, I mean if he was my roommate, this would be something very different, because he would go on my nerves 24/7. But, you know, he's just your neighbor. You go out, talk to him, hear his cool conspiracy stuff, and then you can walk away, you know. It takes me some time to relax and get up so I can get started on homework. It's because the sheets are cool and comforting against my cheeks, and it feels good just lying there with my eyes closed. The school is like some kind of bizarre and surreal island. It's isolated on top of a mountain, and each person is a stranger than the last. Ah, okay. I just can't seem to fit in. What irony. What one would think that fitting in a place that's made for people who are unfit for anywhere else would be easy. No, nobody would think that. You think that because you are a douchebag. You're still all individuals. I mean, you may have some disabilities, some can't see, some have scars, you have heart problems, some can talk, you know, or are deaf or whatever. You know, what really disables you is your socially awkwardness. Or that you're a douchebag is already mentioned many times before. Maybe I'm trying too hard. No, you're just an asshole. Ah, so I said it. Although I say that, it doesn't help take the edge off, and the words are left echoing off my empty walls. I guess it's not as bad as I expected though. This place really is more a school, and less a hospital pretending it's a school than I thought it would be. If nothing else, the scenery is beautiful. I open one eye, seeing the school books and bottles of pills arranged side by side on my desktop. Maybe this place is too much like a normal school after all. Oh, so now chapter 1 is over. So does this mean I know all girls now? I'm wondering. Oh no, this just means that a new day, another day, another dollar. I feel very tired this morning, probably because yesterday itself was a very tiring day. On top of that, I woke up far earlier than necessary. After saying hi to Shizune and Misha, I start doing the work as instructed from the board. It already looks like today is going to be heavy. I don't have a problem with that now. Shizune and Misha might jump on me trying to get an answer about whether or not I've decided to join the student council, even if it's just one day. I wouldn't put it past them to try, and I don't have an answer for them if they do. So this situation is convenient for me. About 10 minutes into class, Hanako walks in and takes a seat, but no one looks at her. The teacher doesn't even comment on her lateness. He does, however, stop us to say that we are going to break into groups again. I turned my head and see that Shizune and Misha are looking at me. Shizune gives me a smile that is equal parts cute and menacing. This is a smile that says, "We have you now. There is no escape." Alright, okay. I'm glad. So we're cool. Good, we're cool. I feared that we are now no friends anymore, but we're cool. Now I feel better. Hee-chan! It looks like we're together again. Yay, yay! Oh my. Misha leans sideways while Shizune pushes her desk closer to mine. There really is no escape now unless I were to jump through the window. Jumping out the window isn't the best option, sadly. What's wrong, Hee-chan? Oh, Hee-chan, have you been thinking about what you said yesterday? You said that you would think about joining the student council, didn't you? It's okay, Hee-chan. We were talking about it after you left, and it would be rude to expect you to already have an answer for us this early, right? Right? And you are laughing again. I don't do your laugh. No, I can't. I'm so happy you two are able to have a laugh at my expense, and even more pleased to know that you both know how crazy the two of you can be. Now that that's over, Shizune snaps back into serious mode and smacks today's assignment with the back of her hand in an overly dramatic and important way. Yeah, because she is that kind of person. Very serious school person. When I actually look at the stuff, it's mostly just reading. In fact, there are only 2 problems. I almost want to say something about how her rush to get started seems a bit much considering the small amount of work. In fact, Shizune probably knows how little there is and simply doesn't care. Yeah, it seems like the workload doesn't matter to her as much as the fact that there is work. The actual amount is unimportant. She approaches everything with the same level of ambition. While I'm reading, I let my eyes wander around the room and catch Hanako trying her hand at solving the problem. It looks like she's working alone. I can't remember seeing her working with other people before, so she has some kind of trauma. She definitely has some kind of trauma. I don't know what kind of trauma, but she has one. Thinking back to how shy she is, it's understandable. Hey, that goal over there. Goal. That girl over there. Huh? Who, Hee-chan? Her, Hanako. Over there. Does she always work alone? I think so, Hee-chan. Do you feel sorry for her because she's alone? I was just thinking that maybe she could work with us or something. No, I don't think that would be a good idea, Hee-chan. Why not? Shi-chan wouldn't get along with her. Why? Misha shuffles around the question, letting out a laugh that sounds very strange. It's nervous, but still has that lighting up and down quality present in everything she says. Just because, Shi-chan. By now Shizune has noticed our conversation. It makes me realize again how Misha has been signing everything she has been saying this whole time. What, Shi-chan? The friend of my enemy is my enemy? That sounds so harsh. I'm not going to say that. You said it anyway. I know, Hi-chan, it's fine if you over here. So they have a problem. Maybe, I wonder, maybe Hanako is some kind of psychopath. Or maybe Shizune is some kind of asshole. I don't know. Let's see how it goes on. I wonder if this is Misha's way of keeping things fair, since without her I wouldn't be able to understand the things Shizune is saying, and vice versa. Is it also why she signs all the time, so there's never a conversation Shizune will be left out of? Yeah, probably. Anyway, we should start on the problems now, Hi-chan. We finish with time to spare, and I decide to ask if there are any alternatives to the cafeteria, as frankly the food so far has been subpar. This sends Shizune and Misha arguing among themselves about their favorite restaurants. All of them are downtown, so I don't think we have time to go all the way there. What about the bill? Are they arguing just for fun of it? Maybe. They seem so distracted by it that they don't even notice the start of the actual lunch break. I look over my shoulder towards the back of the classroom. She seems to be studying her notes from the previous class. It's an odd sight. Everyone else in this class is busying themselves with the lunch break. Socializing, gossiping, rearranging desks, the one with the actual boxed lunches mixed in, and chattering like everyone else, only interrupted by short bouts of eating. But when I watch Hanako, it feels that I'm the only one who can see her, almost as she was invisible, sort of hiding in plain sight. Is she being bullied? Is she isolating herself from the rest of the class on her own accord? Yeah, that's what I'm wondering about too. I see her look over her shoulder towards the classroom's rear door. Come to think of it, she hasn't turned a page since I've started watching her. I guess she's waiting for someone. Oh dear. Alright. Now if I read my book, when I read my book, I expect Lilly to come. When I talk with Hanako, I expect nobody to come. Or maybe Lilly comes, but it isn't that important. Yeah, I want to talk to her. I want to know why she's isolated. And actually, she doesn't seem... I mean, I said she could be a psychopath, but that's only because I saw a strange thumbnail on YouTube. So, come on, we talk with Hanako. I still feel bad for making her run away yesterday, so I'd better say something. Or maybe this is exactly the wrong thing to do, because I know she doesn't like to. But man, I want to talk to her. Hey there, Hanako. Hisao? Well, at least she remembers my name. Hey, I just wanted to apologize for yesterday. I didn't mean to startle you or something. I'm just new here and thought I should get to know my classmates. As Hanako looks up at me, I notice her scarring once more. It is a little bewildering that you can barely notice it from across the room, but it's so noticeable from close up. That's okay. It was my fault. Nah, that wasn't anyone's fault. It just kind of happened. Yeah. So are you waiting for someone? I saw you looking at the door before. Yes, Lily, I knew it. Oh, you mean Lily, the blind girl? That's... I don't think there are so many Lilies in Japan. Hanako only nods in response, and I can't help but wonder if defining people through their disabilities is a faux pas of the worst kind or just normal here. No, in my opinion, yeah, maybe I'm too sensitive, probably. I guess that explains why Lily took off after her yesterday. She seems like a nice girl. Are you two friends? Yes. As if hoping for Lily to appear, she checks over her shoulder again. I think I'm making her nervous again. I hope I'm not disturbing you right now. No, that's not it. It's just easier if Lily doesn't come here. Huh? Oh, because it's hard to get around the classroom? Not really. Hanako's gaze drifts past my shoulder and towards Shizune. Oh my god, there is like big beef in this class. Okay, Shizune? Hanako nods again. What about her? Don't they get along? Hanako shakes her head. Clearly, this is something she doesn't want to talk about. Oh my, this is getting exciting. It does make a strange sort of sense, Shizune and Lily not getting along so well. Communication between the two would be all but impossible. It's hard enough talking to Shizune through Misha, even when you can see whose hands are talking. Hanako is so focused on Shizune that I am the first to notice Lily at the door. Oh, she's here now. Hanako spins around to confirm this. Upon seeing Lily, she moves quickly to the door. Lily. Ah, Hanako. Good morning. Is the president here? Yes. Hanako glances over her shoulder at Shizune again, as if to confirm she can't hear them, even though that's impossible. I suppose we'd best be off then. Oh my god, I'm so excited to know what happened. Lily's sigh and tone of what seems like frustration makes me raise an eyebrow. I guess there's some kind of an enmity between the two. It's intriguing, but that's not really something I'd ask about. I'm sure if they wanted me to know, then they would tell me, yeah, it's too early, but we will find out, my friend. So, who are the bad guys? Are there bad guys, or is it just a misunderstanding? Alright, let me think about it. It might be a misunderstanding. Shizune and Misha. Well, if one group are the bad guys, it's probably Misha and Shizune, because that's more obvious. On the other hand, because it seems more obvious, probably Lily and Hanako could be the bad guys too. Or, as already mentioned, it's just a misunderstanding. Well, anyway, we'll see. It's only my third day here. I should be trying to make friends, not finding out why people are enemies. Well, by time. Still, it's a little funny to find out that this school has little feuds, just like my old high school. Still people. Even if people are more tolerant of others, they're still going to get on each other's nerves. Hey Lily, how are things? I'm sorry I made you run off yesterday. Oh my, is that he so? I didn't realize you were here. It seems that Lily is a little bit embarrassed about being so frank in front of me. Sorry, Lily. I thought you realized. Yeah. Can she sense presence or what? Sorry, didn't want to scream at you. No, it's alright, Hanako. Hiso, please don't worry about yesterday. It was just a misunderstanding. If you say so. I'm still working this place out. Well then, I think you'll find most people here are a lot more forgiving than elsewhere. If you are feeling a little bit confused, please don't be afraid to ask questions. Sure, I remember that. Lily? Lily gives a small nod of acknowledgement. I'm sorry, Hisao, but we must be off. Hanako really doesn't look all that comfortable here right now, and Lily still seems a little embarrassed. I wonder if my apologies really made any impact. Yeah, that's the problem with polite people. You really never know if you hurt them or not. Mind if I accompany you two? I know I'm kinda pushing it, but Lily hums quietly, still smiling. I'm sure that could accommodate you, can't we, Hanako? She looks at Lily, then at me, and then she freezes wide-eyed. Sure. Well then, shall we go? I'm sure Lily wouldn't do this so easily if she saw how scared Hanako looks, but it can't be helped now. Declining after the deal is sealed would only cause confusion and problems. So we leave, all three together. Lily walks beside the wall, letting her cane... Oh, so they are even, I just noticed, on the wall. Oh, so that you can hold yourself while walking for blind people. That's cool. Lily walks beside the wall, letting her cane gently tap against it every now and then. Hanako comes along right beside her, so close that she is practically half hugging her as they go. Although it must make her walking that much harder, Lily takes it in stride. As we turn around the corner of the hallway, something hits me in the chest with the force of a steam train. Hanako shrieks a little, and my vision briefly goes black. Ouch! Did he have a heart attack or something? Oh no! Oh no! Even more. I start getting confused. Too many people. Opening my eyes, I see a pair of saucer-like green eyes looking up at me. They belong to the perpetrator, a short girl who bumped into me and has now fallen down onto the hallway. She wears a PE uniform and a very worried frown. The former strikes me as a rather strange thing to have on during a lunch break. Yeah, especially those old school sports slip or whatever. Even in Japan you don't wear these anymore. More striking than that, though, is that she doesn't have legs. Oh, she does, but they are not flesh and bone. A pale and very much flesh and bone thighs and in shins and feet made of some black metallic or plastic-like material. They look disturbingly artificial and unnatural. It almost makes me forget that my chest is hurting. The girl winces a little, rubs her nose and jumps up. Oh man. Hey, are you alright? I'm sorry about that, really. Wasn't looking where I was going, and you just came out of nowhere. Sorry. She's looking really apologetic, in the hurt puppy way of looking apologetic. I quickly forget about being angry or anything, since hurt puppies are my weak spot. You're such a cliché, dude. It's okay, don't worry about it. Ouch. And then you say ouch. Douchebag. Oh, okay, you really have something. I say that, but there's a stinging pain growing in my chest, and I know that this is about the biggest possible danger for my condition. Don't overexert yourself. Don't forget your medication, and most of all, don't get hit in the chest. I try to rub my solar plexus to chase the pain away, holding my breath in an attempt to hear my heartbeat. Oh my. Seems normal. Hey, should I get a nurse? The worried, high-pitched voice of the girl snaps me out of it. Yeah, high-pitched is not so possible, but I'll try my best. I stare at her for a few seconds, dumbfounded, until I realized that I probably looked worse off than I really was, doubled over myself and looking all tense. Damn, I'm overly worried about my heart. No need, I'm fine. Managing to say something in response. I pull myself upright, feeling my sore ribs one last time, and take a deep breath. She just knocked the wind out of me, big time. But it's nothing more than that, yeah, luckily. You sure you're okay? I hit you pretty hard. It's okay, I said I was fine and nothing's broken. No harm done. That's good, I was. Hisao, what happened? She's not quite up to speed for obvious reasons, but she sounds very worried. More than what the situation deserves, really. Someone just bumped into me, nothing serious, just winded. Sorry, it's my fault. It's my fault! No, I can't do high pitch. I was going to get some stuff and I was kind of a hurry. That someone here is Amy, isn't it? The little girl coughs quietly and shuffles her plastic or metallic feet, looking down at them before saying anything. Hi, Lilly. Hanako? I guess the girls know each other. Do please try to be more careful. You might be sturdy enough to endure these sorts of accidents, but there are people who aren't. The girl blushes and starts to fidget nervously like a little child cause misbehaving. It's so cute, I find myself smiling. I know that, I was just... I gotta go. Teach shall have my hat, I promised to help with printouts, but I went running instead. Sorry, but I've got to change and everything. And there she runs. Before any of us can say a thing, Amy has already bottled away, leaving the hallway eerily quick. Does that kind of thing happen often around here? Yeah, seems like that, doesn't it? There are more rules in Yamaku than usual for running in corridors. But that rarely stops Amy, it seems. She shakes her head weakly and offers a slight, composed smile. I don't think there's anything we can do to stop her, I'm afraid. Shall we be off then? Lilly heads off along the hallway and Hanako hurries after her. The route to the room the two use for tea is fairly simple to retrace, being still fresh in my mind from yesterday. Lilly and Hanako quickly go about the business of making lunch. Before I can even open my small bag of food, Lilly's busying herself with thermos and tea bags as Hanako is setting out both their lunch boxes. So is this what you meant by coming here almost every day? Yes, Hanako and I usually have lunch here. It suits both of us, so we ended up using this room regularly. And that is why you catch her in the classroom? That's kind of dumb. Anyway. After seeing Hanako's reaction to me over the past couple of days, I can understand why that is a boon. That and Lilly being able to get some quiet away from her class as well. Yeah, I like them. It's too bad they have beef with Misha and Shizuna. I really wonder what that's about. I take my seat last, after Lily's poured the tea for us and sits down. Oh my, she looks so uncomfortable. It's the same picture as before, only with Hanako there. The more time I spend with these two girls, the more I think they're a perfect foil to Misha and Shizuna. Yeah, somehow it's true. Even without a voice, Shizuna is direct and brash, and Misha seems to get along with everyone. On the other hand, Lilly is soft-spoken and relaxed, while Hanako seems to be the shyest girl I've ever met. So how are you faring in Yamaku? Yamaku, Hisao? You seemed a bit flustered before. Apart from getting lost every now and again, and being crash-tackled outside my classroom, I'm fine, I guess. Oh man, they change expressions. I like that they change their expressions. You looked pretty hurt before. Are you really okay? For a brief moment I considered telling Hanako and Lilly about my condition, but then I hold it back. I can't tell why, but for some reason I feel uncomfortable talking about it to these relative strangers, even if they have been pretty friendly. Yeah, it's nothing. I was just a bit startled. You probably should tell anybody. Maybe if you have problems, you need someone to help. Judging from the two girls' expressions, I don't think that they're buying it. But in what I assume is their way of respecting my privacy, they don't press the matter. I guess that is one of the unwritten rules around here. Don't ask. Even if people's conditions are obvious, like Hanako's, there's still bound to be a story involved. Yeah, I don't know, man. Hanako doesn't really have a condition for me. I mean, she has probably a pretty bad scar on her face, and maybe her right eye isn't able to see or something, but you know, she could go to a normal school. I think Lily's Lily's condition is more obvious, and she needs some a special school maybe. Oh well, today you try to include, at least in Germany it's like this, you try to include people with disabilities as much as possible, and I think that's good. That's really good. No matter if they have mental disabilities or physical disabilities, and they're just people who may need a little help, but still they're just people. If we don't help each other and don't help those in need, what does this say about our society? Man, that's some deep shit. I should go on playing. I guess that is one of the unwritten rules around here. Don't ask, how did I go back? You can go back? How did I do that? Everyone has things that they don't feel comfortable speaking about, and I think everyone here recognizes that. So, how long have you been in this school? You both seem to know your way around pretty well. Well, I've been here since the start of high school, but only moved into the dormitories a year ago. Hanako joined at the start of high school as well, and moved to the dormitories when she did, if memory serves me right. That's right, since high school. So you've known each other since then? Since I moved, yes. Hanako lives next door to me, so it's only natural, right? Right. Yeah, of course. Living next to someone is probably reason enough to befriend them, though I'm guessing that Lily's blindness played a part in it as well. I can't imagine Hanako easily making friends with someone who has to deliberately avoid looking at her scars. Yeah, that's kinda true. With the immediate conversation dried up, we start to eat our lunch. It isn't long before the bells are signaling the end of the break. Like me, the girls pack up their lunches as efficiently as they set them out. I guess I'd better be off. Are you going to go with Hisao, Hanako? Hanako looks up at me, and for a second I can see that she is considering skipping class, maybe just to avoid walking to the classroom with me. Yes. I don't know what to think of it. Hanako really is delicate to the point of breaking if looked at in the wrong way. It makes me a bit nervous too, but I push the feeling aside, trying to be as natural as I can. We should hurry then. Class has already started by the sound of it. Lily gives a nod of farewell as she bends down to take her cane, Hanako and I filling out before her. We walk quickly down the empty halls to our respective classes. As we reach the door to Lily's 3-2 classroom, she turns towards me. Hisao, thank you for sharing lunch with us today. My pleasure, Lily. And with that, we part ways, Lily entering her classroom and leaving Hanako and me to make off our own. She's still looking like she wants to run away. So, do you really want to go back to class now? Yes. Okay then. I feel like I should say something more to her, but it's hard to come up with anything that would be appropriate and safe enough. And Lily was right. The more time we spend out here, the more explaining we have to do. I open the rear door to the class and walk in. I think this might be a good point to stop. It's already like 45 minutes. Wow. Time flies by, as already mentioned in the last part. Alright. Well then. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy this, more to come. And bye bye.